Have you ever considered the catastrophic consequences a solar eclipse might hold? The solar eclipse of April 8, 2024 was an event that forever altered the course of human history. A cosmic spectacle of unparalleled beauty, it quickly turned into a nightmare as the sun underwent an unimaginable transformation. Unseen by the naked eye, an ominous change was taking place. The sun, our source of life and light, began to emit deadly ultraviolet rays, a consequence, some whispered, of a hateful experiment at the CERN facility gone terribly wrong. CERN, the European Organization for Nuclear Research, had allegedly pierced through the fabric of reality in their pursuit of knowledge. This reckless act, the rumors suggested, had cracked the firmament that separated us from the celestial realms, allowing dangerous ultraviolet rays to seep through. The sun's protective embrace was compromised, and a deadly shadow was cast over our world. In a twisted stroke of irony, the vaccine of 2020, hailed as a beacon of hope amidst a global pandemic, became a curse for those that had chosen to accept it. The vaccine, it was said, had altered the physiology of its recipients. Stripped of their humanity, they were left with primal instincts of anger, hunger, and survival. As the sky turned a sickly shade of violet, society teetered on the brink of collapse. Cities crumbled, their streets overrun by these feral remnants of humanity, now reduced to cannibalistic humanoids. The survivors, those who had resisted the vaccine, found themselves in a world that was a shadow of its former self. But even in these dark times, hope flickered. The harsh winter winds forced these metallic humanoids to retreat, giving the survivors a chance to regroup. But as the seasons changed and the sun began to rise again, they knew their fight was far from over. The solar eclipse of 2024, the transformation of the sun, the conspiracy, and the aftermath. These were the events that shaped our world. A world forever changed, scarred but surviving, teetering on the brink, yet holding on to hope. This is our story. This is our reality. In the wake of the April 8th, 2024 solar eclipse, the world was forever changed. Unbeknownst to humanity, the cosmic event had triggered a series of catastrophic consequences, leading to the unimaginable transformation of the sun itself. As the years passed, whispers of a dark conspiracy began to spread, fueled by rumors of a clandestine experiment gone awry at CERN, the European Organization for Nuclear Research. It was said that in their reckless pursuit of scientific knowledge, CERN had unwittingly pierced the very fabric of reality, puncturing the firmament that separated Earth from the celestial realms beyond. As a result, dangerous ultraviolet rays, once held at bay by the sun's protective embrace, now seeped through the cracks, casting a deadly shadow over the world below. For those who had chosen to heed the warnings of the World Health Organization and receive the vaccine of 2020, salvation came in the form of a twisted irony. Though spared from the lethal effects of the ultraviolet onslaught, they were cursed with a fate far worse. The vaccine had altered their physiology, stripping away their humanity and leaving behind only primal instincts of rage, hunger, and survival. As the once blue sky turned a sickly shade of violet, civilization teetered on the brink of collapse. Cities lay in ruins, their streets overrun by the feral remnants of humanity, now reduced to savage, cannibalistic humanoids. The survivors, those who had resisted the pressure to vaccinate and remained untainted by the vaccine's sinister effects, found themselves facing an existential threat unlike any other. The transformation was not immediate. For the people of the planet Earth that lacked sufficient melanin in their skin and DNA, the ultraviolet rays of the sun would prove to be death itself. Similar in genetic makeup to the ones that took the vaccine and transformed into a new race known as the Alloyeds. They would forever be known as the pure bloods. The same lethal ultraviolet rays that brought ruin to the world empowered the bodies and souls of the indigenous people of the earth. Their bodies underwent an extraordinary metamorphosis, shedding the limitations of their human form and embracing an ethereal existence. The alloids, unable to withstand the biting cold. In their newly metallic state, they were forced to retreat to the shadows of hot springs and volcano pits in an effort to keep warm. Huddled in dark corners and abandoned buildings, hiding from the newly toxic sun, were those of European descent, lacking sufficient levels of melanin in their DNA. The winter months gave a needed reprise. During the winter months, while the humanoid cannibalistic mutates were restricted to the areas of the planet where high heat and blazing temperatures pulsated, the remaining pure-blooded European descendants were able to hunt and gather food for the summer, spring, and fall months of the year. The new Olmecs, as they came to be known, were a beacon of hope in a world shrouded in darkness. Their enhanced abilities and heightened senses allowed them to thrive where others struggled to survive. The new Olmecs became the guardians of the earth. Their mission? To restructure life on the planet and find new and sustainable ways for the pure bloods to not only exist, but thrive. This would mean altering the energy of the Hadron Collider to try and seal the hole in the firmament caused by CERN, peacefully subduing the Alloids, and to restore balance to the planet as they banded together, forging alliances and rediscovering the bonds of kinship. They dared to dream of a future where the sun would shine once more, banishing the darkness and restoring hope to a world on the brink of oblivion. With a newfound sense of purpose, they set about cultivating the land, nurturing its resources and sowing the seeds of regeneration. Their actions were not just about survival, but about ensuring the future of the planet for generations to come. And so, in the face of unimaginable adversity, the new Olmecs stand as a symbol of resilience, courage, and unwavering spirit. They are a testament to the enduring strength of humanity, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, hope can flourish. In the ongoing battle between light and darkness, hope and despair, the new Olmecs stand united. They are determined to reclaim their world from the clutches of cosmic catastrophe, to ensure that the sun shines once again on a world teetering on the brink of oblivion. In this brave new world, it's their resilience, their courage, and their unwavering spirit that will ultimately determine the fate of humanity. The rise of the new Olmecs is not just a tale of survival, but a testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity. It's a story of hope, resilience, and the enduring strength of the human spirit. So, as we ponder the future of humanity, let us remember the new Olmecs, for in their story, we find a blueprint for our own survival, a lesson in resilience, and a beacon of hope for the future.